Welcome back. I'm Teacher Chansa. We are looking at sets, illustration on Venn diagrams, and I want us to first talk about the Venn diagram and its region. So we need to know which regions represents what. So the first region that we are going to look at is the region outside here, inside the universal, but outside the three sets inside. This region represents non-participants. Then this region in the middle here represents all those taking part in all the three activities. And there's another region here, this one, and this one. So these three regions represent those that are taking part in two activities only. And finally, this one that I'm painting purple represents those that are participating in only one activity. So one activity only is purple, this one. The question has been derived from the Examination Council of Zambia 2020 School Certificate Exams in PAPER2. Of the 115 students who attended an end-of-year party, 74 took Fanta, 93 took Sprite, 87 took Coke, 61 took Fanta and Sprite, 71 took Sprite and Coke, 60 took Fanta and Coke, and 50 took all the three. And now part 1, Roman numeral, we are taught to illustrate this information on a Venn diagram. The question carried 2 marks. Roman numeral 2, how many students took none of the drinks, Fanta and Sprite, but not Coke, at least 2 different drinks? Okay, let's get the solutions to the questions that we have. So based on the information that we have gathered, we know the first region that we need to take care of is the region in the middle, this region here. This region in the middle represents those that are taking all the 3 drinks, those that took all the 3 drinks. So we are told that the number of those who took all the 3 drinks, we are told that they were 50. When we look at the information here, down here, we are told that 50 took all the 3 drinks. So those that are taking all the 3 drinks, this is the first information that should be put in the Venn diagram. So we are told there are 50, so the 50 should be put here in the middle. So let's put our 50 together here in the middle. So we have 50. Okay, so we have put our 50 here in the middle. Let's continue. From the middle here, we need to look at those that took 2 drinks. Those that took 2 drinks. Like for example, we have this question, we are told 60 took Fanta and Coke. So 60 took Fanta and Coke. So the region for Fanta and Coke, those who took Fanta and Coke, we must be careful here. This statement is general. It says those who took Fanta and Coke. So the region for Fanta and Coke is this. These are the 2 regions for Fanta and Coke. The statement isn't saying Fanta and Coke only. It's just plain, it's saying Fanta and Coke. If it had said Fanta only, Fanta and Coke only, we would have left this one. But now it said Fanta and Coke. So the 60 will go into these regions in yellow. And already we are told of the 60, 50 is already here. So the remainder from 60 after 50 here will be put here. So this is actually what we are going to do. We are going to put our 60 here. So let's put our 10 here. So 10 will be put here. Let's put our 10 here. So that's a 10 there. Because we are told that 60 took all the three. We are told that 60 took Fanta and Coke. So the region for Fanta and Coke is this one in yellow, including those who are taking 3. So in here we are supposed to have 60, so 50. What remained to make it 60 is a 10. So that's why we have put a 10 here. So it's basic subtraction. We just said 60 minus 50, then the remainder we put it here. So this is basically what we are supposed to do. So we go and do it for the other regions. And we are told 71 took Sprite and Coke. So the region for Sprite and Coke, the region for Sprite and Coke is this one and this one, Sprite and Coke. So in here, we are supposed to have a total of 71, Sprite and Coke. We are supposed to have a total of 71. Now from 71, we have a 50. So we have to say 71 minus 50, then the remainder we shall put it here. 71 minus 50, then we shall put our answer there. So our answer there is a 21. So 21, we need to put it here. So that altogether 50 and 21 for Sprite and Coke will make it 71. So we do the same for Fanta and Sprite. Fanta and Sprite, the region representing Fanta and Sprite is these two here, Fanta and Sprite. And of course we know a 50 has been used already, and a 50 has been used already, and we are told Fanta and Sprite, it's 61. So the difference we shall put it here. So the difference between like if we say 61 minus 50, what we are going to get is an 11. So our 11, we need to put it here. So that's that. Okay, so the other parts that are remaining, we are remaining with those who are taking one drink only. In those who are taking one drink only, the region representing one drink only is this region here, this one, and this one. So these are the three regions that are representing one drink only. So we need to fill those spaces with numbers. Okay, so filling those spaces with numbers, like looking at 74 who took Fanta. The region for Fanta is this one. I've painted green. This is the region for Fanta, and we are told 74 took Fanta. So when you add all these figures in these four regions, you should get a 74. You can see there's 11, 50, and 10. And already this is giving us 60, 71. This is giving us 71. When we say 10 plus 50, this is 60, plus 11, this is 71. And from 74, we are remaining with 3. So the 3 should be put here. So here we are supposed to put our 3. so that altogether we are going to have 74, because we are told 74 took Fanta, and the region representing a Fanta is this one I've painted green. Okay, we continue. We are told again to say 93 took Sprite. So 93 took Sprite. The region representing Sprite is this one I've painted yellow, orange. This one I've painted orange. And when we add all these quantities here, we have to get 93. So already you know 50 plus 21 is 71, and plus 11 is 82. So when we say 93 minus 82, we are getting 11. So 11 will be put here. 11 will be put here. So we write our 11 here, and that's that. So just confirming, for those who took Sprite, they were 93. So we have 11 plus 11 plus 50 and plus 21, and altogether we are getting 93. So we are on the right path. And finally, we have now to look at those who took Coke. We are told they are 87. So Coke, the region for Coke is this one. Region for Coke is this one. So we are told 87. So adding all those, we should get 87. Already we have 10 plus 50, it's 60, plus 21 is 81. So already we have 81. So 81, the difference between 87 and 81 is a 6. So we put our 6 there. Okay, so basically this is how we handle illustration on Venn diagram. We start with those who took all the 3, then those who are taking 2, and those who are taking 1 only. Yes, we are not told, there's no information to say those who didn't take any of the drinks. But we can put it here, since we are told that the total number of students were 115. So you can find those who never took anything by adding all these quantities inside here. So when we add all these, let's say 3 plus 11 plus 11 plus 10 plus 50 plus 21 plus 6, that's giving us 112. It's giving us 112. And we are told that all the students, the total number of students was 115. And when we add all these quantities here, we are getting 112. So automatically 112 from 115, the remainder is 3. So the 3 should be outside here. Okay. So that when we add now all the quantities here, 3, 6, 10, 50, 21, 11, 11, 3, we are going to get 115. Okay. So now, having illustrated this information on our Venn diagram, we can now look at part 2, which says how many students took none of the drinks. So the students who took none of the drinks in part A, we are going to look for the students who are going to fall outside the 3 sets but inside the universe here. This is the region that talks about those who took none of the drinks. So those who took none of the drinks, according to the information that we have here, is 3. So our answer here is 3. Okay, we move on. Here we are told how many students took Fanta and Sprite but not Coke. So we have Fanta and Sprite but not Coke. So Fanta and Sprite but not Coke. The region that we are interested in, is this one, Fanta and Sprite, but not Coke. So there is this other 50 who also took Coke, but we don't want this one according to the question. It says Fanta and Sprite but not Coke. Fanta and Sprite but not Coke. This is one way of saying Fanta and Sprite only. So the answer here that we are supposed to put here is 11. So we need to put our 11 there. And on part C we are told those who took at least 2 different drinks. So those who took at least 2 different drinks, the region for at least 2 different drinks is this one. I'll show you. Here. So the 3 regions are talking about those who took 2 drinks. So putting our answer here, we shall say 11. 11 plus 10 plus 21. Yes, those who took at least 2 different drinks. So those who took at least 2 different drinks, we are going to start with those who took 2 drinks only. So we have 11 plus 10 plus 21. And adding this, we are getting 10, 31, we are getting 42. Now, we also need to include those who took all the 3. This one I've put in red here. It is also part of the solution here. We need to sum this one. We need to put it here also. So we need to say plus 50 so that it will make it 92. So the final answer is 92 for those who took at least 2 different drinks. We have included 50 here because of the word at least. At least means those who took 2 and more. So those who took 2 were 42, 10 plus 21 plus 11, 42. And those who took 3 were 50. So that's why we also included 50 here. Because the question says at least 2 different drinks. At least means, in this case, means 2 and more. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Have a good day.